Welcome to the Lifetime Activity Center where we bring you Utah Top 50 basketball. Phoenix Mercury in white versus the Chicago Sky in the dark unis. Mercury control the tip. Quick inside with the shot. Rebound the Sky. Clearing, Baldessano with the ball. Third game of the night. Couple good ones to start. Chicago Sky with the shot. Inside. Off the mark. Phoenix Mercury control. Garner with the ball, kicking it up top to Jangard. Britt with the shot off the mark. Rebound, Chicago Sky. Pushing it up quick. Inside shot off the mark. Ball on the floor and out of bounds. Will be Phoenix Mercury ball. Nelson to inbound to Britt. Britt with the ball up top. Over to Johnson. Inside. Stolen by the Chicago Sky. Warren pushing the ball up the court. Over in the corner. 3 ball on the way. Short. And Sika with her own rebound. Kicks it across. Back inside. And the bucket. Peely inside. With 2. Sky scoring the first points here in the opening half. And Chicago Sky causing a turnover. And they'll get the ball back with a 2-point lead here early in the first half. Inbound to Warren. Warren back over to Sika. Sika penetrating, blocked, ball out of bounds. Off of Sika. Phoenix Mercury with the ball. Britt with the ball over to Nelson. Nelson looking to penetrate. Kicks out to Garner. Garner in the corner. Pass stolen by Baldessano and out of bounds. Just can't quite control it. Good hands, good hustle. Ball will stay with the Phoenix Mercury. Brett brings the ball up, pass over to the corner. Ball tied up and a jump ball. Chicago Sky gains possession on that jump ball. Phoenix Mercury pressing early. Thompson with the ball, pushing it up the court. Over to Sika, out to Baldessano with the shot, and no good. But Thompson with the rebound. Up and good. Thompson from the top of the key with a nice shot. 4-0 Sky. Ball tied up once again. This time it'll stay with the Mercury on the jump ball. Britt to inbound. To Johnson. Back to Britt. Looking inside. Kicking back out. Penetration, shot, Jangard, and a foul. Johnson with the rebound and fouled on the putback. She'll go to the line. Utah Top 50 basketball. 1 shot means 2 points on the free throw. Johnson with the bucket. Say DePeely over to Baldessano. Back out to Sika for 3. And good. From the side, Sika puts it down. Pushing an early lead for the Sky, 9-2. But the Mercury out quick. With the pass into Johnson. Getting open underneath for the score. And 2. Sky with the ball. And we have another tie-up. Jump ball will stay with the Sky. First substitutions of the game. New numbers, new players. Okay. Sika out of Skyridge High School to pass the ball in to Woolston. Woolston kicks it over to the corner. Penetration back. Nice pass inside. Oh, just off the rim. Phoenix Mercury control. Pushing the ball up the court on a fast break. Kick it out to the corner. Over to the other corner. Johnson. Johnson over to Career. Career kicks it back out. Back around. Outside Johnson for three and short. Sky with the rebound. Pushing the ball up the court. Peely from the corner. Just short on the three. Mercury with the ball. Career off the mark. Controlled by Sikander. Over to the corner for the Sky. Thompson with the three off the mark. Rebound by the Sky. Kick back out to Sikander. Over to Woolston for three. Once again off the mark. Out of bounds. Phoenix Mercury basketball. 11:30 left. Phoenix Mercury down 4-9 early on. We've got Clot here with an outside shot. Three-pointer off the mark. Sikander for the Sky with the rebound. Over to Thompson. Thompson brings the ball up the court. Looking for help. Three ball on the way from Woolston. Off the mark. Phoenix Mercury with the ball. Wide open inside. That's Roberts. Roberts kicks back out to Career. Inside and for two. Getting to the rim is Career. Chicago Sky with the ball. Inside, good move, good pass. That's Warren on the interior with the score. 11-6 Sky. Mercury with the ball. Up top to the side. Career wanted that long shot, instead passes it up to Roberts, who hits the tray. Cutting the lead to two for the Mercury. Quick inbound by the Sky and score. Sika getting free underneath. Good pass. And scores. Pushing the lead back to four. Phoenix Mercury working the ball around. Side to side. Jangard with the ball. Looking to penetrate. Pass inside to Roberts. Over to Career and in for the layup. Good ball movement. We've seen a lot of good passing, good ball movement early here between these two teams. Chicago Sky with the ball. And there it is. Thompson from the top three-pointer. Pushing the lead back to 5. 16-11 Sky. Mercury with the ball. Roberts up top. Down underneath. And Johnson with the ball. Can't quite get it in. Chicago Sky with the rebound. Kicked ball out of bounds. It will go back to the Mercury. Some scoring early. Teams going back and forth. Sky with a 5-point lead at the moment. Mercury brings the ball up the court. Clot with the ball. Looks inside. Got Roberts. Roberts with the shot. No. Thompson with the rebound. Pushes it up the floor quick. That's Woolston with the three. Off the mark. Thompson with the rebound to Sikander. Sikander over to Sika. Sika inside to Woolston. Woolston Kicks it back out. Three-pointer on the way. Thompson just off the mark. Once again, Sky doing a great job of rebounding, keeping control of that ball. Another three on the way. Just short again. And once again, the Sky come up with the rebound. That's Sika. Ball thrown away, stolen by the Phoenix Mercury, who pushed the ball up the court. Left-handed shot missed. Rebound by the Mercury. Three ball from Creer. Just off the mark. A lot of action early here. As these two teams battle. Outside shot. Just off the mark. Mercury with the rebound. Another missed shot by the Mercury. Phoenix Sky control it. Move it up the court quick. With the left hand. Can't quite put it down. Mercury once again with numbers on a fast break. Foul. Creer going strong to the hoop and fouled. She'll go to the line. Down 5. And more substitutions on the way. As the pace of this game probably requires some substitutions. A lot of energy being exerted early here. Just off the mark. Chicago Sky with the rebound. Pushing it up quick. Sikander over to Baldessano. Over to Woolston. Back to Sikander, and we have a walk. Traveling Phoenix Mercury ball. And stolen by the Chicago Sky. That's Woolston pulling the ball up, pushing the ball up the court. Loses the handle. Mercury controls and pushes the ball back up the other direction. And stolen by the Chicago Sky. We got a back and forth. Back and forth affair here between these two teams. Woolston with shot. And just missed. Mercury pushing the ball. Both teams intent tonight on running the court. Keeping that pace fast for this game. Cross-court pass. Garner with the shot and just off the mark. Chicago Sky pushing. Ball up the court and out of bounds. It'll go back to the Phoenix Mercury. Back and forth and back and forth. Here we go. Phoenix Mercury with the ball. Garner looks inside, has Creer. Creer loses the handle. Another steal. Chicago Sky with the ball. And the finish. Baldessano there. Driving and finishing. On the other end, missed shot. Baldessano with the rebound. And then loses the handle. And Jangard with the steal. Three-pointer on the way and good. That's Creer with the three. 14-18. Sky holding the lead and the ball. There's a three-pointer on the way. Off the mark, but rebounded by the Sky and in. That's Woolston. Right place at the right time there to finish cleanup. Chicago Sky with the rebound on the missed shot. Pushing the ball up the court. Stolen by the Mercury. Stolen right back by the Sky. Woolston inside. And good. 2 points there for Woolston. Sikander on the assist. 3 ball from the Mercury, off the mark. And pushed up the court and stolen back by the Mercury. That's Nelson with the ball. 3-pointer and in and good. Anaya Nelson out of Skyridge with the 3 ball. Skander kicks it out and stolen once again by the Mercury. That was Jangard with the steal. Outside shot once again from Nelson. Off the mark, but out of bounds, and Mercury will maintain control. A lot of back and forth here early in this game. I would say it would be wearing out the officials, but they don't seem to be getting up and down quite as much as the players. 3 ball there from Nelson for the Mercury, cutting the lead to 2. Got a close one here late in the first half. Chicago Sky looking to push that lead back up. Ball out of bounds. Turnover. Back to the Phoenix Mercury. Down by 2 with under 2 to go here in the first half. Looking to knot this game back up or possibly take a lead. Over to Nelson. Deflected. Mercury keep the ball. Nelson from the top for 3. Short. But the rebound and put back. No. Ball up in the air. Chicago Sky control it. Baldessano with the ball. Pushing the ball up the court. Woolston with the ball in the corner. On the side. Woolston looking inside. Kicks the ball over. Thompson penetrates into Peely, and Peely with the bucket. And 2. Thompson with the assist. Phoenix Mercury quick up the court. Ball out of bounds. Phoenix Mercury will keep control of the ball here with 52 seconds left in the half to inbound underneath their basket. Ball in the corner. Kick out to Nelson. Nelson inside, and we have a jump ball. Good hands by the Chicago Sky. Jump ball will stay with the Phoenix Mercury with 44 seconds to go. Down by 4. Nelson to inbound. Nelson to Britt. Britt inside. Loses the handle. Ball on the floor, and another jump ball. Both teams being very aggressive. The ball will go to Chicago Sky. Getting after that ball. Chicago Sky pushing the ball up the court. Over to Woolston. 31 seconds to go. Woolston at the top of the key. Drives. Floater. No good. Phoenix Mercury with the rebound. Pushing the ball up the floor. Shot on the way. And good from Britt. Cutting the lead back to 2 once again. 17 seconds left. Chicago Sky with the ball. Ball deflected. Phoenix Mercury with the steal. 7 seconds left to go in the half. Pushing the ball up the court. Shot on the way and just off the mark at the buzzer. That's Johnson. Just about tied the game there at the end of the first half. Good game. Fast pace between these two teams, the Phoenix Mercury and the Chicago Sky. We got a close one here at the end of the first half.
Ready to start our second half. Sky leading the Mercury, 24-22. It'll be the Mercury to start with it here. This is Britt. We'll stay here with the Mercury. First half, up and down the floor, back and forth. Struggle at times for these offenses to find the efficiency that they would like. See if they can find that coming out here in the second half as they work that inside with Klott early. Couldn't finish it. Sika bringing up the floor here for the Sky. Thompson Working away from that screen. Little left-handed finish. Nice take there by Thompson. A little bit of pressure here from the Sky. Mercury able to deal with it. Britt on the drive. That came off the front of the rim. Thompson kind of alone here. The defense able to disrupt. And the dual possession will leave it here. Sika to inbound for the Sky. That's Thompson. Had some big shots in that first half. In with Woolston. Woolston working the block, draws the contact, and Kennedy here will head to the free throw line. Of course, her sister Kaylee set the national free throw record a couple years ago, now at BYU. As Kennedy hits that one. 28-22. Britt. Dribbling this out, trying to work against the Sikander. Clot. Made a nice move to get an opportunity as that outlet up for Woolston. She couldn't catch up to it. Just needed another foot or two. Turn it back over here to the Mercury. Terminates, gets this to Roberts, working inside. That wouldn't go. Peely with the board. Sky on the run. Sika, nice spin move. Little left-handed finish. How about that from Bella Sika, the senior out of Skyridge. Boy, crazy to think she's a senior. Boy, that coach better be careful. That's almost technical worthy right there. Spiking the basketball. Just teasing. He's going to work the official, though. That's what any good coach would do. A little laugh there. Drive from Creer. Double team, kicks out. Corner three, off the back of the rim. Rebound is to Thompson. Sika left open. She'll take the three. No. Offensive board. Thompson finds some space from 12. That wouldn't go. Crafty play by Sika to keep it here. This is baseline, double teamed, and they give it up if Creer can help get the clear. Here come the Mercury. Back over. And a nice finish there for Britt following up on the play. 30-24. Thompson. Woolston hands off. Thompson, nice find to Woolston. Boy, Woolston does a great job of splitting that. Able to roll to the rim. Thompson finding it. 8-point lead here for the Sky. Nelson. Well, that was defended so well. You could hear the call out of Sika calling out the screen. Both players did a great job of not giving up that roll while also defending it up top as the fast break opportunity pushes it to a 10-point lead here for the Sky. Substitutions coming on for each side as the Mercury set to inbound. A 10-2 run from the Sky to start this second half. Nelson trying to work off of that screen. Inbounded with Jangard. Jada pulling up, scoring. Baldessano. Alyssa the three there. That won't go. Aaliyah, my apologies. Boy, tough shot. That might have been deflected, I think, by Creer on the floor. A kick ball here will keep it. Tried to feed that over with Peely. Trickles out up top. Peely trying to keep it alive. Cannot. We'll head back to the Mercury. High post. Jangard trying to work around. Baldessano terminates. Crosses over. Long three. That went off the front of the rim and off. Picked up by Warren. Could not possess. Inside, little no looker. No. I'm trying to keep that alive. Sika took it away. Up the floor, that intercepted. Thompson. Trying to drive, hands off. Too strong. Thompson there with the putback. Nice stick-to-itiveness there from Avery Thompson. Long jumper there from Gardner. Wouldn't go. Saved in, but to the Mercury. And that finished off by Ella Creer. Quick substitution as Clot coming back on here for the Mercury. 36-28, approaching the midway point of our second half. Boy, good drive by Clot. It just checked in. Great job of turning the edge there. That lane wide open. Thompson trying to feed in for Peely. That kicked out. Inbounded up with Sika. Sika with the three. Won't go. Warren the board. Is this back? That was deflected back. Hence continuing on here. Baldessano. Sika rolling through the lane. No. On the floor. We'll get the tie up. There's Clot giving it back to Nelson, who inbounded up the floor here. Jangard looking to attack. Jada right to the rim, off the window, scoring. Down to a 4-point game. A three from Baldessano, no. Peely the board. That was deflected, and the Mercury now on the run. Up ahead with Jangard. That just off the front of the rim. Foul call here by Baldessano will send Jangard to the free throw line. Chance to get back to one possession. Jangard's free throw, yeah. 2-point game. After this was a 34-24 game, how about the Mercury reeling off a 10-2 run? Sikander. Oh, they left her. Sika for 3. Yeah, Bella Sika with the triple. I'll lead back to 2 possession, 39-34. Mercury coming up. Jangard kicks to the corner. 3 on the way. No. And it's Sikander on the backside. Here comes Woolston. Playing up. How about that pass? My goodness, Woolston, not a lot of room to fit that in. Able to get it right to Baldessano at the rim with the finish. Nice surge from the sky inside. And that rolling off. Peely with the board. Peely going up, gets her own miss, and scores. Sheer stick-to-itiveness from Hoku Peely for the Sky, pushing it back to 9, as we've got the Mercury here to inbound. Roberts works over. That 3 is short. Woolston, she'll take it. Peely with another offensive board. Tapped out. Kennedy to Baldessano here. That baseline taken away. Good D moving the feet there by Britt. 10 on the shot clock. Sika will pull. Peely again. Her 3rd or 4th offensive rebound in the last 2 possessions for the Sky. Woolston, this 3, yeah. Good looking shot there from Kennedy Woolston. Worked around. That 3, no. Woolston trying to keep this alive. Good scrappy play there by Klopp, but Woolston able to secure it. Double team in the corner. Tried to outlet, but could not keep it in. And how about the defense by Baldessano? Say she knocked that out off the Mercury. So we'll head back here to the Sky. Woolston able to regather. Inside, Peely. Baldessano, extra pass. Sika. Back to Kennedy. She'll take the 3. That was blocked. Peely to Sikander, back to Peely. That ball movement. Unselfish play from the Sky as they've got their largest lead of the night. Worked back over. This 3, no. And Peely nearly able to take that away, but a dual possession here. Here's Britt. Creer. Clot on the drive. Good find. That wouldn't go. The shot clock was reset there. They did get the shot away in time. Little 17-footer. Scored by Canyon Britt. A dangerous pass. Well covered there by Creer. Mercury up the floor. 3 on the way from Clot. That rattles in. 2.5 to go. A little surge here from the Mercury. Need a few more stops. That was deflected and turned over. Here's Clot. Sends out the 3 off the back of the rim. We got a foul here. It will be Mercury basketball with 2 to go. Trailing by 9. Boy, good help from Brooke Warren coming in. And she's going to be called for the foul here, but once you go to the floor, hard to keep that pressure on without contact and a whistle. So, again, the Mercury here to inbound. Nelson trying to look high post. That's Warren deflecting it away. Sky on the run. Up with Woolston. Sikander on the trailer. 3, able to hit it. Big 3 from Aaliyah Sikander, the freshman. Clot able to find Britt. That jumper won't go. Rebounded by Thompson as we approach the final minute. Woolston running the floor. Great vision to find her. Back to a 14-point spread. Inside, that shot just a touch strong. Here's Baldessano, short. As the Mercury work to clear. Final 35 seconds. Looking in for Britt. Able to keep that here. Corner 3 on the way. Good. Olivia Roberts with that corner 3. As the shot clock turned off here. 11-point difference. Sky basketball. As they'll get a good win tonight. Had the lead of the break. Had a strong 10-2 run to come out of halftime. Then conceded a run where it got tied up. And then the Sky really put the pedal to the metal. And they're going to walk out of here with the victory over the Mercury. As Woolston final look will score 55-42, your final score of the Sky with the victory. We got one more game coming up for you tonight. We'll have that one in about 10 minutes on the Rewind Sports Network.